Good morning, everyone. It's a brand new day. We have risen and the sun is shining, and everything that we want to do can be possible if we apply ourselves to it. And those ones that are joining us today, can you tag someone, tag, wake up someone to just say, there's sunshine is shining, and let's just go out there and make things happen because it's a Tuesday. Those ones that are joining us for the very first time, this is our fourth year of coming live in your faces, on your phones, in your office, and just, you know, those people that follow us. We come here every day, Monday to Friday. And we have been doing this for the last 4 years, and it's just so amazing. But we wake up just because there's always someone out there who is joining our calls, and we are happy always to to share our thoughts, to share our the way we are doing things, and to just monitor those ones that follow us, and so they can always be able to get in touch with us. So on Monday we come with Rev Water. On Wednesday, it's a market day where we share our products and services. And it's a platform that anyone can use to market also their products and services, especially those people that we mentor and those people that we go to do business with, and they would want to do, to publicize what we're doing with them. And on Thursday, we've got Dr. Nelly, who comes with us, just making us wake up from our bedroom until we go to the boardroom and go back to our bedrooms when we finish what we're doing and we're able to take the things that we've done on that day. And on Friday is our healthy tips. And these healthy tips just help us to realize that we only have one body, we should be feeding with uh, the nutrients to make us wake up and to make us do the things that we want to do on a daily basis. So these are what we call the 7:30 free mentorship academy, because we come here, we have things that we do. We each one of us has got a platform, or we've got classes. Like my class every Tuesday, we start a new class, and it runs for 3 to 4 days. If the institution hasn't got challenges, it can run for 3 days. But if they have to go back to resolve their challenges that they are facing in their institution that is preventing them from achieving their high-paying activities, we send them back to the office so that they can be able to resolve those, because we can just guide. But when they go to they're the ones who know the elephant in the room. They are the ones who actually know the resources that they need to do certain things. So we just guide, and then they go back. And that is the differentiator of our program. We want to do monitoring and evaluation to see the successes that our program is making. So today's topic is it takes time to win. It takes time to win. And as we cocktail chat on all these matters that affect us, and indeed we have found out that it takes time to win. And it takes time to win. It has taken close to 2 years to win the mindset change process journey, to preparation, to validation, to approvals, onwards to launching the program as a skills award in mindset change on the 4th of September, together with other 15 programs that DeVeta is launching. And because of the importance of mindset change, which actually hinders on a lot of challenges, we are going to have a conference on 11th of September. So success is not achieved overnight, and this is what we want to share with you, that success is not achieved overnight. And this is true. And lasting victory requires patience, persistence, and the willingness to put in the hard work over an extended period of time. Whether it's building a business, like if you started to do a business, you start by putting in the office, you start by putting in the resources so that you can be able to to build that business. You have to go to PACRA, you have to register for ZRA, you have to register for NAPSA, you have to register for, for workers' compensation, you have to register for all these things that make, the business run. And reaching, it's just like reaching a fitness goal or mastering a new skill. Like we've been doing this new skill, which can be learned. Mindset change is a new skill. It's a skill that can be learned. And we had, last Tuesday that mindset change or attitude, you can learn them. So the journey to achievement is really a straight line. This is why we call even mindset change process as a process, because it is a huge process to change. And everyone wants change. We've seen that even during our classes, when people come in the door there, they're looking for success. But for you to be able to be successful, you have to change. So the first thing that we ask them, what are you good at? What would you like to change? And where do you want to be? And as they are thinking about that, they look in the mirror to see if this person can help them. The person in the mirror can help them sustain what they're good at, change what they need to change, so that they can be in that place where they want, and also to think, where do I want to be, in the near future, in 1 year, in 2 years? What am I going to do as I go to retire? What am I going to do? Who's going to succeed me when I'm able to do the things that I am good at? How am I going to, what lifestyle am I going to have during my retirement? So all those things, we tell people to reflect about those with a mirror in mind, because there is no one who is actually helping you to undertake any of these challenges that we have if we cannot be able to socialize ourselves in that area of what we want to change and that person in the mirror. There'll always be setbacks. There'll always be obstacles. And there are moments of doubt along the way. It's easy to get discouraged and want to give up when progress seems slow. But the most accomplished individuals understand that lasting success is earned through steady, consistent effort day after day. And even our program actually makes people, this program that we have, it makes people day by day. In fact, it starts with hour by hour. Then you go day by day. Then you go week after week, month after month, and even year after year, so that you can see that success that you want. It can be a slow and painstaking journey, but one that is necessary to ensure quality, relevance, and adherence to established standards. Rushing through this process or trying to bypass the steps would likely lead to problems down the road. Why do we say that? Because the result that is superior and the product that has a much better chance of succeeding needs this quality, needs this relevance, needs this adherence to establish the standards. And we say, when you want to have a standard, what kind of standard do you want? So even when we are saying what is being efficient, what is being effective, what is time management, how can we prepare for retirement? How can we prepare for succession? How can we be a good, good customer service, both internally and externally outside? How can we practice emotional intelligence? These are some of the things that really must have. They are slow, but surely, you can have the outcome that you want. So winning takes time because it requires developing the discipline. Number one, discipline, personal discipline, um, resilience, and expertise needed to excel. A lot of us, we know a lot of things, but we do not have the discipline. You agree on doing something. After 2, 3 days, you are back to square one. You are really not, that person that really did that. So you're always asking, what happened? Where did I go wrong? It's because we do not have the discipline that is needed to become, or that is needed to excel. It means pushing the challenging times, learning from mistakes, and continuously improving our abilities. With each step forward, you can get a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, and a little bit closer to achieving your goals. A lot of us have got a lot of resources, in our space, but sometimes we find it hard to use even the low-hanging fruits. We think that we're going to have another opportunity. So this is especially true when working with um, larger institutions or larger organizations that have stringent procedures and processes in place. And I want to give you the example of developing a new curriculum or program with an entity, TEVETA, the Technical, Entrepreneurial, and Vocational Education and Training Authority. They are an authority and they've got rules, they've got guidelines, they've got processes. And sometimes you think that, oh, guys, should this really take so long? But we have to abide by their processes, and we really have to be equal to the task, and also just help one another to reach those goals that are expected from their vigorous, processes. There is a rigorous approval process in TEVETA that involves carefully crafting the materials. You first have to put your materials in order. And you would think that by putting your materials in order, they are perfect. And when it comes to validating the content, you actually like you're starting all over again. And it's a process. Before we started the process, I used to think that let's start with this. No, let's start with that. They've got a process which you have to follow. They were saying, oh no, for me, I was saying, let's start with the work. No, let's start with job profiling. Who is going to deliver your product? Who's going to deliver mindset change? So we created, job profiling from the materials that we had prepared. Who can facilitate mindset change program? It's easy to, we all have been facilitating for a long time. But I can tell you what, if you're facilitating and you know a lot of things, try doing teaching methodology. It will put you on another level of how to manage the people that are in front of you, how to be consistent, how to prepare what it is that they're going to, the students are going to go through. And for me, I was really, really humbled to say I've been facilitating for so many years. I've experienced, I've gone to school, I have done, masters, I've done a doctorate, I've done my first training as a secretary, I've done business development, I've done arbitration, I've done a lot of things, but still more. When I did teaching methodology, it put me closer to the things that I really wanted. And these are some of the processes. When you're registering with TEVETA, like a training institute, they come and they give you, I think they give you free for you to do what you want 3 years. Then they say after it has expired, you need to go for training. And I thought like it was really a joke. And some time back, when you want like a government jobs or big institutions, they would demand that you are registered with TEVETA. So we started to think, is this real? And one time there was a tender by one of the banks, and that was one of the things that they demanded, that we want a TEVETA accredited institution. And then it dawned on us, and that we actually managed to put in the bid with a lot of our colleagues, who now then rode on our certification as a TEVETA institution, and then we managed to put in a bid, even if we didn't get the bid, but that was a requirement. And sometimes it's just to get rid of some others who they don't want to to participate. But this is really something that I've come to learn, that having things that equal to the task involves a lot of rigorous approval processes that involves carefully crafting the materials, validating the content. As I was saying, when we validated the content, there was a new picture of how we should be able to deliver mindset change as a skills award, and also getting it through multiple levels of review and then approvals. With this approval, it has put us on another level of really understanding ourselves about the things that we are in. So, with patience and dedication, SBM, in close collaboration with TVETA, will soon be launching the Mindset Change Process program, along with the 15 other new curricula, like I said. The Mindset Change Process, being a critical enabler or enabling program, will facilitate a conference to call for action and galvanize support to start the important journey of transformation and change. So please, those on our platform who wants to witness the launch, send us a yes on our platform with message, reserve a seat for me. Meantime, would like you to save the dates. 4th of September is the Mindset Change launch, together with the 15 other 15 other curricula that TVETA has prepared. And so the Mindset Change Process, Skills are One in Mindset Change, a conference will come on the 11th. Why have we done this? Why MCP conference? Mindset change is an enabler. And what is the rationale behind it? The rationale includes that the leadership of the country have been calling for mindset change among Zambians if we are to make progress in all areas of human endeavor as a nation. Mindset is a big issue in Zambia. A mindset change education and training program will go a long way to transform people's perception of work, entrepreneurship, because everyone has to be an entrepreneur an entrepreneur mindset, and many other issues to do with mindset. The training will bring about the development of a mindset tuned to growth and success. This is what the MCP, trainer of trainers, will bring to reality, and it will be something that will enhance the curriculum implementation success rate. We've got a lot of programs that have been created, whether through government or whether through individual institutions, but it's been such a huge challenge to call people to implement it. So the justification of the concept, adopting a progressive mindset, is crucial for development. The soon to be launched curriculum will focus on mindset change strategies, fostering a culture of innovation. This is why we are so big in really trying to co-opt, especially the Ministry of Technology and Science, because they focus on a lot of innovation, resilience, and continuous improvement across all sectors. So to develop this, we are calling upon the TVET institutions who are already doing amazing work and have appropriate qualifications like teaching methodology, which the profiling actually is emphasizing on. They need to be co-opted in the program for greater uptake, because we say we are a TVET institution, so we say charity begins at home. We need to just socialize ourselves with other TVET institutions, and on the registration, the people that have registered, the institutions that have registered are a lot. 437 institutions have registered with TVETA. So we're saying if those 437 can come on board, even if it's just 2 people, we already would have had the 1,000 facilitators that we're looking for to train the 3,500, who in turn can train the 20 to 50% of the Zambian population. So this is why we want charity to begin at home, because at home there are all these resources. So while many curricula have been developed in the industry, it is a crucial step in addressing critical skills gaps and supporting sectorial growth. It has been observed that the true success of many initiatives ultimately hinges on a complete mindset shift across all stakeholders. No matter how robust and well-designed the education programs may be, if the targeted audience, including industry partners, government departments, training institutions, and the community do not embrace a progressive, a growth-oriented mindset, the full potential of the programs will remain untapped. A fundamental change in the way individuals and organizations approach learning, adaptation, and continuous improvement is paramount. And only when culture of innovation, resilience, and relentless pursuit of excellence permeates the ecosystem will the mindset change curriculum be effectively implemented and lead to the desired social economic impact. And this is why the mindset change process must be at the forefront of any training needs and implementation initiative, ensuring that the necessary attitudinal and shift occurs alongside the introduction of new knowledge and skill. This is so imperative, therefore, that the mindset change process takes center stage so that all the developed curriculum and program becomes live and implemented as expected. Live and implemented because we had even when we are sharing the mindset change with institutions like institutions, they say we have signed many MOUs, we have signed, they are there on the shelf because they lack implementation. So when we're saying the mindset change program actually is a self-assessor, it's a personal assessor or appraisal, it's got a monitoring and evaluation inside, and it also got a motivation when you see what you've accomplished on that day. It gives you that motivation to wake up and go and do the other things that you want. So it is therefore that thing that mindset change process takes center stage. So a growth mindset is a skill that can be learned through a dedicated program and tools, as evidenced through the mindset change process that we are managing here. It is for this reason that SBM has found it imperative to create the 1,000 change agents using the already TVET institutions aligned to TVETA once we reach out. We are reaching out, we're just asking TVETA to give us backing so that we can go and reach out to all those institutions so that we do not reinvent the wheel. We just have to manage, the status quo. So, brief description in order to continue winning. So the output from the MCP, a trainer of trainers, will be 1,000 trainers countrywide who will train others across the country. The math is that we have 100 trainer of trainers at at the beginning of everything else. We are almost at maybe a 50 TOT trainers who have registered to train as TOT trainers. And these are the ones that we want to start with telling, storytellings of the process. Can be TVET institutions, heads, plus other already developed to train the ones that I've been talking about, the 1,000 trainers, which can come out of the TVET institutions, who intend then train the 3,500 trainers to train, the 20 to 50% of the young Zambian population. Zambia has got actually a very young population. So if you are a teacher and passionate about mindset change, get in touch with us on our Facebook pages. We have got cocktail chats with Sunshine Sylvia, mindset change process, and also on our website, which is really being developed, and you should be able to see great things happening on www.sbmcorporateservices.com, or contact us on 097 5524 185 or 0955 77 3768. So you have to be able to stay with us and be able to manage ourselves in the way that we know works. So don't say you were not invited when the boat has sailed. Many great things are happening. And, just as an excitement, tomorrow will be at NIPA with the NIPA and Zurim signing partnerships, because these are the people that actually manage some of these things. You can imagine the Zambia Institute of Human Resource Management is an act of parliament, and every human resource has got wider. They are the ones who are actually on doing human development. So if they support a mindset change, we are going to get that real great uptake of the mindset change process. And so we have gotten the private sector and the public sector in these two institutions, and we hope that together we can be able to run with the mindset that is going to help us manage all these things that we talk about. And because every leader, actually, it's almost like the president is giving a command, mindset change. He's done a lot of great things that are out there that if we manage ourselves. I've heard this from the head of state. I've heard this from the Minister of Small and Medium Enterprises. I've heard this from the PS of local government. I've heard this from the person that has really taken up mindset change, the acting PS in the Ministry of Labor, who actually they are the custodian of productivity in the country. We heard this, from the Kaizen Institute, that we need this mindset shift for us to get. One time he really made us laugh in the when we were doing the concept, when we went to share the concept. Says, "You've brought the book." I was almost getting my people to give them just notebooks to just write what they have accomplished on that day. And this is going to tell them hour by hour what it is that they're supposed to do. This is the problem. Then I don't even have to go there and start the thing. And it was so heartwarming to see the people that are really mandated for productivity in the country to showcase that this is what they want, and they actually get down to doing it. Was so humbling for me. And every day that we put new people from the ministry, we send them back to go and do go and resolve the critical challenges, so that they can be able to actually undertake all those things that they want. Has been so heartwarming. And I'm so pleased to actually share here that actually the Ministry of Labor have given us the chairperson for the preparation in collaboration with the BETA to manage secretariat for the launch of the 16 curricula, and also to manage the mindset change conference, so that we can be able to undertake the things that we really want to do in making sure that these things that we want take root. So in conclusion, it takes time to win indeed. So be patient with yourself, starting with. Be patient with your team. Be patient with the process. Trust that it will stay, and you stay focused. If you stay focused, if you work hard, or maybe you say when you work hard, when you stay focused, and you've got perseverance, you will ultimately prevail, change, or whatever it is that you want to prevail. Great achievements are built one brick at a time. Keep moving forward, and in time, you will reach that summit that you want. This is why every day we are doing something. We are patient. Like for me, I've been so patient. You can imagine it, designing, reviewing, marrying the curriculum, to the new, so that our mindset change process success planner can work together with the workbook. We've had to do a lot of work, and each morning my eyes are tired. I'm actually putting. I was even told when I went to the clinic that your eyes, they are strained. You need to put, and your tears are not really enough. So your eyes are dry. So you need artificial tears. So here are my artificial moisturizing tears for my eyes, so that I can, because of working on the laptop, working on the phone, it just takes a toll on the eyes. But because of me look end result, I am equal to the task, and I'm just smiling. Each time that I tick off something, I really feel that I have done, something, about my my hard work, and I keep on praying to God. Pray God to God every morning when I kneel down for my devotion. I'm praying for my helpers. I'm praying for my family. I'm praying for my partners, and I'm praying for those people that are making life happen for me. So yes, indeed, it takes time to win. And I wish you the best in your desire to win. Remember, it takes time, but with perseverance, you'll be able to get there. So thank you so much for joining us today, and be happy and know that you are on the way to success. Thank you so much.